Hello, hello. Come on in. You already know it's Ministry Moments Talk Show with Minister Amber. I have a special guest today with me who's absolutely awesome and amazing. I'm just waiting for it to live stream right now because I'm not going to do all this talking. I'm going to share it. Let's go if you're here. Let's share to our stories. Let me share to my pages. I'm really not waiting for you all to come in because we have a whole lot to say and a whole lot to do. But what I am doing, though, is making sure that I stay focused. So I'm going to do all of my sharing now. We have a comment already. Hello, Daniel. All right, I see you now. We have 3 other people. We're off to the races. You can hear me. Give me a thumbs up, though, in the comments if you can hear me, okay, before we go through this whole process. All right, they're here. That's fine. They would have told me by now. All right, everybody. We are excited. Look at me. I'm going to scream. I am beyond the stages of excitement. So I'm trying to really compose myself. And I don't know why I did that because I have a whole lot of energy naturally, whole lot of energy that I drink. And I just made a cup of coffee. Y'all already see it's sunshine all the way. We got the earrings, we got the cup, we got the shirt. So welcome to Ministry Moments Talk Show with Minister Amber. And what this talk show is about is this allows me to highlight people that I have met, ran across, I'm friends with, or we're in business or ministry together that are near and dear to my heart that I want to highlight and get them into not just an audience because they have one, but another audience. And this person today is very special to me. Everybody on your now not knows who she is, right? Y'all already know loving person. You already know. She told you she gets nervous every time before she goes live. So what you're going to do is you're going to give her some love in these comments because you are ready for her to come on here and speak a word to our souls like she does every morning. So I'm not going to really hold up the process because we do have a time frame, but I'm already expecting for her to come back. I'm already expecting for her and I to do a series of whatever, and we have coffee talk. This is going to be real, straight up, organic, but it's going to help you in your life. So if you're ready to receive someone very special to my heart, Meggan Hunter, let's do this. Put your hands together. Give me some hand claps in the comments, and I'm going to bring her on stage. I'm telling you, I was made for this. Y'all see her?
Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. I'm so I'm like nervous and excited. I know I'm in great hands. I love you so much. I'm so grateful that you came back into my life in this way. I watch Rise and Shine devotional every morning. It's part of my routine. I'm so grateful for you. Oh my goodness. I'm like, look all the people in the comments. What's up, everybody? Drop in the comments where are you watching from. Say what's up.
Look at her. She's like, right now, what we're doing is getting ourselves together so we can at least be able to talk about something that you guys want to hear. Because when I tell you I am hype, are you hype? I feel like
I'm excited. I'm sitting, all these people.
I'm sitting on my couch. I'm rocking back and forth. I can't get too excited. I got coffee. When I tell y'all though, really, for real though, we getting there. It's Sunflower City over here. Like, I'm serious. It's Sunflower City. This is what we work with, right?
It's so cute. I love it.
Thank you. They're here. Listen, they're from New York. Okay, we're not even going to go there. All right, let's think. Hold on. Focus. First of all, we love you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. We know it's going to be interactive. I know the comments are going to blow up. I have a question, though. No, I don't have a question. I have a favor. Wherever you are, if it's okay and you don't mind, can you share this either in your stories or on your actual Facebook page and let people know that we are here? That's what I would like to know.
Let's go, social media
Let's
marketers in
go.
the
Let's go.
comments.
And let's see how many shares we can get real quick. And let's go. Come on. North Carolina. It's in the house. Let's go. All
Hey,
right.
boo.
Okay.
Okay.
It is so exciting. So let's go ahead because our personalities are like super, I don't even know, exuberant, electric, a whole lot. And the two of us together on this screen, I'm like, I don't even know how to control. I know. I'm like, shake, shake, shake. Look, shake, shake, shake. I'm ready, right? So let's get down to it. So, real talk, everybody. I invited Meggan Hunter here because, to me, in my eyes, she is the best kept secret around. What she has, who she is, what she has to offer, who she has learned from over the years. You can't really bottle that up, and it's hard trying to explain who she is. So instead of me explaining it, I just said, you know what, you want to just come on my show? We talked about it, and I just met her. Was it Tuesday? I just met her on Tuesday for the very first time, and she only lives 15 minutes away from me. So Meggan has a story. If you read my intro or anything about her, it's rising, it's falling, it's restarting, resetting, all of those great words that we could use. But she has a story of empowerment and love. And her story is one that when you go into her presence, your life immediately changes. Thank you, Danielle. Your life immediately changes. I'm going to share this and I'm going to let her go for it. Meggan, we've been in each other's lives through some years through Kate Massa, who's on here. Give it up for Kate, right?
What's up,
This
Kate?
is divine collaboration, and Kate said that, and fellowship. Meggan has come into my life at the appointed time because everything is for an appointed time. My health is, I don't even know if better would be the best word for it, but it's beyond better.
It's healing.
It's healing. There she goes. She got the word. I was like, where are we going with it? And ministry and business is off to a whole nother level. And I have recently retired from my job after 17 years of that place to do full-time ministry and business under her leadership and guidance. So Meggan, you have a whole crowd here. I mean, we have 71 comments in 9 minutes. That's a whole lot. I'm serious. It's a whole lot. Like, I'm like, wait, what? Hold on. All right, let me get myself together. I want to know, first and foremost, share a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, and all of that. And then I want you to get to the core of who you are, of what's going to change people's lives.
Okay.
I'm going to mute my mic. And when I feel that I want you to, park there.
Okay.
When I want you to park there, I'm going to say, Meggan, hold on 1 second. Do me a favor, expound on this. Okay. So I'm going to be quiet. It's all you.
Woo! I'm excited. I am nervous. I'm just like, I can't believe we're here right now. Minister Amber, thank you so much for just reconnecting with me and allowing me into your heart, because this woman, if you are not following Minister Amber, you need to go follow her right now. Send her a friend request right now. Mark your calendars and set your alarm, because she goes live every morning at 6:10 a.m. Eastern Time with a daily devotional that will make you be just screaming. Okay? Do that because it's phenomenal. So, my name is Meggan Hunter, and I am a Jersey girl. I grew up in Woodbury, New Jersey. That's South Jersey. I'm literally looking at Philadelphia, where I'm sitting right now in front of my window. And my life has pretty much been an American dream. Okay. I was captain of the cheerleading squad. I was a competitive dancer. I danced for the 76ers professionally. I have done a lot of things, accomplished a lot of things. I'm extroverted. I love people. I am funny, a little bit corny. I don't know why people like me, because I'm a little bit like, oh, a little weird. However, I'm very determined. I'm very goal oriented. I have a very high work ethic, and I love people. And currently, I'm a health coach. This is actually my 10-year anniversary as being a health and nutrition coach. I specialize in nutrition. I teach people how to heal their bodies with food and learn how to take care of themselves from the inside out. That is what I've been doing for the past 10 years, and I absolutely love it. But where that started is probably where my story should start for right now. In 2013, I owned a flower shop on the main line of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Very affluent. My flower shop was doing about $700,000 a year in sales. I was a custom floral designer, so I worked with clients one on one. I went into their homes. I absolutely loved what I was doing. I loved my business. However, I was working 120 hours a week. I never saw my children. I was the type of person who did not understand that building a business and managing your business are two different things. And I was the type of person that felt like if I didn't do it myself, then it wouldn't get done right. And the result of that, go, 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 go. Listen, I love what I was doing. I was passionate about it and I was good at what I did. I built great relationships. It fueled me. But my passion for what I was doing and the expectations that I put on myself caused me to make choices where I compromised my health to the point where I had a nervous breakdown. Now, at the time, 2013, I did not know I was having a nervous breakdown because I grew up. I'm Gen X. Where are my Gen X people at? Drop it in the comments. Drop an X in the comments. I literally was a Gen X person that was taught if you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all. If you want something done right, do it yourself. So I'm having a nervous breakdown, meaning I'm having a hard time making decisions. I'm not sleeping. I wasn't eating. I was go, 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 trying to pull it all together. And when people that knew me and loved me came to me and said, Meg, are you all right? I'm worried about you. I was like, no, I got this. No, where are my people that are like the no, I got this people, right? I was the type of person who would not accept help, but I was there to help everybody else at my own detriment. That was me. So when I had a nervous breakdown, I didn't realize that is what was happening to me until I had insomnia so bad that I was up for 3 nights in a row. I started hallucinating. When I tell you I lost it, I lost it. Well, April 2013, because of my state of mind, my husband and I separated. I lost my flower shop. We lost our home, and my children and I became homeless. We lived in a motel funded by welfare for 2 months. And at the end of the 2 months, welfare wanted to place us in a homeless shelter in Camden, New Jersey, which was way outside my kids' school district. And the school district refused to send them to that school. And I made a decision that if we were going to be homeless in a shelter, I was sending my children to live with their father in Pennsylvania. And I went to the shelter by myself. So I lost my business, my marriage, my home, and my kids in a matter of 4 months. And I was homeless in a shelter by myself. Okay, that's the story. But let's talk about what happened because of it. I went to the doctor. I went to therapy. I went to a psychiatrist and said, I need help. My doctor looked me in my face and said, well, do you eat healthy and do you exercise, Miss Hunter? And I wanted to punch him in the throat. I was like, what? I just told you that I lost my house, my kids. What are you talking? Who cares if I eat McDonald's? What are you talking about? I was mad. I was mad, Amber. I was mad. And he said, well, maybe you should consider eating healthy. I said, well, what does that mean? What does that look like? He said, fruits and vegetables, move your body. And I had no idea I'm Gen X. I grew up with Captain Crunch and Pop Tarts and Lego My Eggo. I don't know what you're talking about. Eat healthy. What? I'm number 2 McDonald's all day, okay, with an orange drink. Stop playing with me, okay? He said, eat healthy. And I was like, okay. Well, in the moment, honestly, I don't know if anybody here has ever been rock bottom, where you are so trapped in despair and grief and disbelief that you are willing to do and try anything to pull yourself out, because that's where I was. So I said, okay, let's try this eat healthy thing. I called my friend who was a personal trainer and I said, I'm supposed to eat healthy and I don't know what that means. He gave me a list of foods. All right, listen. He gave me a list of foods. He said, no white rice, no white pasta, no white bread, no processed foods, no snack foods, no sugar, no vegetable oil, no margarine. He gave me a list. And I said, well, what am I supposed to eat? He said, you're going to eat fruit, you're going to eat vegetables, you're going to eat fresh protein, and you're going to eat clean. I said, what does that mean, eat clean? He said, you're going to eat food that comes from the earth that came from God. And I said, okay. I did not want to do it, but I said, okay. And I started on a Monday. I started walking for an hour every single day around Bell Lake. If you're in South Jersey and you're from Woodbury, go Thundering Herd, okay? Walked around Bell Lake for an hour every day. I would pray out loud. At the time, I was in a homeless shelter. I did not have a car. I did not have money. I was on food stamps. I didn't have money for healthy food at Whole Foods. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I don't know what to do. Okay. So in my town, we had an Aldi's the next town over. I used to walk to the Aldi, use my $48 a week in food stamps, and I would buy fresh food, bags of apples, bags of sweet potatoes, the bags of those frozen fish. That's why I love Aldi's. Aldi's saved my life, helped save my life. Are you kidding me? $48. I was eating healthy and it was good. It was good. I would walk to the grocery store. I would walk back. Well, at the time, I didn't have a cell phone. I had a backpack. My whole life was gone. Everything that I owned was in storage and I lost it because I couldn't afford to pay it. All I owned was a backpack full of stuff. But I had a cell phone that I used to have that had the pictures of my kids on it. So I kept my phone. I would go to walk at the lake. I was doing my meal prep. In 6 weeks' time, I lost 23 pounds and I was sleeping through the night. My therapist said, Megan, what are you doing? You're different. Like, I said, I don't know. I'm eating this healthy food stuff and I'm walking every day and I feel better. I don't know. I was so inspired by that. When you're in a homeless shelter, they offer you the opportunity to go back to school and teach you some type of training so that you can get back on your feet. And I took advantage of it, full advantage of it. And I went back to school to be a certified personal trainer because I had learned that when you eat healthy and you move your body outside in nature every day, your whole life can change. And I wanted to teach other people how to do it. So I went back to school. I got certified as a personal trainer. Matter of fact, what's the date today? It was January 6th, 2014. That's the day that I got my certification for personal training. But where my self-esteem was at that time was still so low. Who would want to work with me? I'm the person who had everything and lost it all. And I was scared to do it. So what I started doing was I would walk every single day with my phone, with my camera. I would take a picture of my walk and I started posting it on Facebook. After my walk, I would walk to the library. I'm walking all over the place. I would walk to the library. I would sit on the bench because they weren't even
Meggan,
open yet.
hold
Yes.
on. No, stay. Just keep
Part.
that thought. No, keep that thought. But I need to let the audience know that they need to listen to this part because this is paramount in for where you are now.
Yeah, it is. It's a
Okay. I
pivotal,
just needed
pivotal moment.
it is. I needed them to understand that they need to listen to this. To go ahead with what you were saying, you would go and walk around and you would had your phone. Go ahead.
I would walk around Bell Lake and I had my cell phone and I would take a picture or something because at the time my therapist had me practicing gratitude and I was not grateful. I was not grateful for anything. Like my whole I was waking up every morning without my kids. Like my whole life had changed. I wasn't grateful. So I would walk around the lake and I would take a picture of something that was beautiful to me, like the trees or the water, the sunrise. And then I would walk to the library, Woodbury Public Library. I would sit on the bench and I would post whatever picture I took that day with a message of gratitude on my Facebook. And over time, people started looking for my morning post. They're like, Megan, where's your post today? Or it's just something that became a habit. And I started sharing my experience. When I would walk to the grocery store and come back, I would take pictures of my food haul and I would start posting the picture of the food so that I could teach other people how to get healthy and what healthy food looks like. Because I didn't know. If I didn't know, other people didn't know, right? We don't know what it mattered to me that it was helping me and I wanted people to know about it. So I would go to the store, I would buy my food, I would take pictures of it. I would walk to my mom's house in West Effort, do my meal prep, walk my food back to the homeless shelter. I would take pictures of it and show people that you can meal prep even if you don't have your own home. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just showing people what I was doing. I was taking people on my journey on Facebook. Again, going to the library, using the free Wi-Fi because I didn't have internet. I had an Obama phone. Remember them? Do they still have them? I don't know if they do, but I had an Obama phone. I'm not playing. I did, girl. I had an Obama phone, but I had and the cell phone that I was using at the time was a iPhone 4S. So yes, a 4S. I still have that phone. Anyway, that phone changed my life. Okay, so
You need to bring that phone with you when you do interviews and you talk on the big stage for actually a visual aid of this is where it started.
I have it right there in my little
Exactly.
thing right there. It is where it started because at the time I did not know how impactful it would be for me to share my journey on social media because my intention was really I wanted people to learn what I was learning because it was impacting my life and it was important for me to just share it with people. I didn't know if people would like it or cared about it or whatever, but I ended up building like this little community on Facebook, people that I would talk to, people that supported me through Facebook that didn't necessarily support me in real life. Like it was that relationship, that community that was built there. And then once I got my certification in personal training, I started a free boot camp at Woodbury High School because honestly, to be quite honest with you, the reason why I started it for free is because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that what I knew could actually help someone else. Like I knew it helped me, but I didn't really know if it would help somebody else. So I didn't want to charge people, even though I was certified. I didn't want to charge people because what if it didn't work? What if I failed again? What if I'm not good at this too? Just like I wasn't good at other things. That was where my mindset was at the time. Because if you were good,
Right.
Megan, you wouldn't have lost everything.
So the process that you were following, that you were sharing, worked for you and got you results.
Absolutely.
But you weren't sure if it would really work for somebody else, so you did it for free.
Yes.
Y'all hear that? It
Hmm.
worked for her though. She was her own tester, as
Hmm.
we are,
Hmm.
but she didn't want to charge for it. Go ahead.
Yep. And so I put together a group of women. There was about 20 of us, and we were getting it at the high school. I put together a boot camp. It was in the summer. It was hot. We were out there 4 days a week getting it. Okay. It was like a Gen X crew getting our groove back out there. Well, they was losing weight. I mean, like 50 pounds, 60 pounds, like snatched the whole, like losing weight, and it was fun, and we built a community, and I was teaching them everything I learned. But the biggest challenge that many people had at that time was their nutrition. And it's really hard to try to get someone to change how they eat, which I learned this like I didn't realize, but I learned this. So I started creating meal plans for free. I started creating meal plans. I still have the very first meal plan I ever created, and the first person to test it for me is Carrie Gordon. I said, Carrie, will you try this for me? I don't think this is the language I used at the time. I don't know what I'm doing. It works for me, but I don't know if it's going to work for anybody else. Will you test it for me and let me know? She tried my meal plan for 30 days. She lost 20 pounds. Okay. I was like, okay. Well, boot camp turned into a dance fitness class because I told y'all I was a professional dancer. I rented space at my dance teacher's dance studio, and we turned a 20-person boot camp into a 45 in-person dance fitness class. However, the way that I did that at this point, I had been posting on social media. I was posting my gratitude. I was showing my meal prep. Now I had people kind of reaching out to me saying, "Hey, how do I do this? And how do I do my meal prep? And what foods are healthy?" So I am just naturally I'm talking to people all the time. People are starting to come to me for health questions and fitness questions because not only was I posting about boot camp, but the women in boot camp were blowing up social media about boot camp. They loved it. They loved it. So they were sharing their pictures. They were talking about, "Oh, I'm Snatcher Meggan Hunter." They were tagging me in their post. And it started to spread. I started to become known for health and wellness, and that's where Mega Health came from. That's where Mega Health came from.
Hmm.
But at the time that I went from boot camp to dance fitness, I had been posting on social media, and I had a girlfriend who reached out to me and said, "Hey, you need to follow this girl. She teaches social media, and I think you can learn from her." And she sent me a video of Jessie Lee. And I was like, "Oh snap, I like her. Like she's funky. Like she don't care. Like I like her whole vibe. I'm from South Jersey. I liked her whole vibe." Okay. I was like, "Oh, but she was smart and she was teaching for free on social media how to build a business on social media." So I started doing what she was teaching. She didn't know me. She didn't know I was watching her videos because I wouldn't even click on her live video because I didn't want her to know I was watching.
Right, but I need you to get to this part only because I know it though. You were watching her live video. How? Because weren't you in a homeless shelter?
I was watching her. Okay. Okay. So mhm,
Just saying.
yeah. Okay. So there's two things. So I don't know how many people I've ever shared this with, but I was going to the library for free and watching her video. But at the homeless shelter, we had chores we had to do. I went to the director and I said, "Miss Iris, can I do extra chores in exchange for the Wi-Fi password?" Because we weren't allowed to have it. We weren't allowed to have our phones plugged in to save electricity except for when we were sleeping. So the only time I had my cell phone in the homeless shelter was at nighttime. And she allowed me to do extra chores in exchange for the Wi-Fi password. So when I got in bed at night, I could listen to personal development. I can listen to Trent Shelton. I can listen to Jessie Lee. I can listen to Eric Thomas. And like, all right, Meggan, one more day, like one more day, one more day. And I started listening to the trainings. I would go to the library and then like rewatch it fully, taking notes of what to do on social media to build a business. And I would practice what she taught me. I practiced what she helped me go from 20 people at a boot camp to 45 people, full classes, dance fitness, booked. I had no openings.
And
None.
she didn't know that you were watching her.
No. Mm-mm. For
And
2 years.
we're both Gen X. So what I heard you said was a closed mouth don't get fed.
Oh, my dad used to tell me that all the time.
I know you know that because you asked Miss Iris for that password. And what if you
Yes, I
didn't
did.
ask though? But go ahead. Because
Mm-hmm.
I need them to know too what you do now, but I want you to finish this part because this is so helpful. But I'm a wait.
So I'm going to recap for anybody who's jumping on right now. The recap is this: I lost everything in 2023, everything, including my mind. And my doctor recommended that I start eating healthy and exercise. And I did. And because of the way it impacted my life, I lost 23 pounds in 6 weeks. I started sleeping through the night. I was better able to manage my anxiety and depression. And I started walking outside. I was so inspired by that. I wanted to teach other people. So I started posting about it on Facebook because I wanted people to feel how I felt. I wanted people to have a resource. There was no resource for me, Amber. I had to learn it by myself. Like you don't even understand the amount of research that I have done because there was no tool. Who am I going to go to and say, "Can you teach me how to eat healthy?" People don't eat healthy. I didn't know it anyway. So I became a certified personal trainer and I didn't have confidence in myself to charge for it. So I did a free boot camp at the high school, and women got crazy results. Then I started uh, creating meal plans for people and teaching people how to eat, and then they really had amazing results. I found my mentor on social media. At the time, she did not know she was my mentor. She was just a woman on Facebook teaching how to build a business using social media. And I would study her. I would go to the library and watch her videos, take notes, and then I started implementing what she was teaching on social media. And she helped me build my dance fitness classes. It was called Groove Dance Fitness. It was old school hip hop dance fitness. I mean, we was in there with the Biggie Smalls and the LL Cool J and getting it, getting it. And then I expanded it to like old school classic rock for that crew. We had the 60-year-old woman in there rocking it out the journey. Okay. Like we were getting it. It was, and we were getting fit and getting healthy, having fun. And they started sharing it on social media. And it just like, that is how I became known as Mega Health. Well, it wasn't until my mentor, she was part of a network marketing company, and I had no interest in network marketing. I had tried that before and it just wasn't for me. And she was drinking this drink and whatever, and I don't care, right? Whatever. I was there for the business stuff. Like I don't care what you're selling. I'm not here for the Kool-Aid, right? And then one day, I promise you that's where my heart was. And then one day she's talking about the science of the product. Now, mind you, this is about this is 2019. So I just walked you through what happened in 2013 to 2019. At this point, I know science. I know nutrition. At this point, I've helped a lot of people get healthy and learn how to get healthy, right? So she started talking about the science behind this product, and she started talking about cognitive function and how the ketogenic lifestyle was not created for fat loss. It was actually created for children with epilepsy. Because when your body's in a state of ketosis, it helps to rewire the receptors in your brain so that they can communicate with each other. And it helped with the symptom of seizures in children. And I was like, I thought keto killed people. Like I thought that was just like bacon and butter and because I was die hard, Amber, die hard. I was like, you can't do that. You will die. You can't eat butter and bacon and be healthy. That's not healthy. I was against it. But when she started talking about the science of like how it was created for children with epilepsy, my mom has a cognitive illness. And I was like, okay, bet. Let's see if it's hitting for what you're saying it's hitting for, because if it is, it's on. So what ended up happening was I had been following her for 2 years on social media. She had no idea I was following her. She had helped me build an entire dance fitness business LLC without her ever knowing that she was teaching me. I was marketing it on social media. I was filling my classes at the dance studio. Women were getting healthy, getting fit. We had a ball, the whole thing. But I needed a mentor to show me exactly step by step what to do. So when I tried her product, I signed up with her and I hired her as my mentor because I wanted her to teach me how to take my health and wellness message to the masses. And I knew that she could help me do it. So that is when I invested in a mentor. Investing in a mentor changed everything for me in business because I told y'all I had a flower shop. My flower shop was doing $700,000 a year in revenue. Looking back on it, I'm like, that was a lot of money. But I didn't realize it at the time because I was in the go, go, go of it all. Okay. And then I had this boot camp dance fitness thing, and I'm proud of myself because I got 45 students paying me every single month and they're getting results. We're having fun, the whole thing. But when I worked with her and I chose her as my mentor, I invested in her to teach me what I needed to know to go next level. I built an online health and wellness business that generated $150,000 in sales every month. Every
So
month.
hold on. That we can take a timeout for that. Right. We can park, right? Put the stop sign out. But what I really heard you saying is that You invested in a mentor that you found, and you did what your mentor told you to do
Mm-hmm.
to get the success that you had.
Absolutely.
See, I need to recap because sometimes people look at the success of a thing, but don't want to do what you did to get there. And I wanted to bring, look, she's like, hold up. So I needed to bring you on as well, not for the success part, because your story is impactful, but to prove that when I say certain things, it's not just me. Listening, you actually put it into action. And that's what made the difference. You go continue, but I needed to tie that together.
It absolutely, it made a huge difference. And because think about my background, I have a great work ethic. I care about people. And what I knew is that I was limiting the amount of people that I could help and serve because I didn't know how to market myself properly on social media. I didn't know how to build. And she was giving me step by step instruction. And I was taking the instruction and I saw growth. But I knew that if I invested in her as a mentor, that she would teach me the nitty gritty behind the scenes thing. And that's what she did. So I walked into it with, I'm here to learn so that I can grow, not just absorb the information and feel good about the fact that I learned it. That was not my intention ever, ever. I'm trying to change my life. I'm coming from losing everything and rebuilding, and it's been a long time. And I have grown so much, but I'm going so much further now. There's a lot of stuff that goes around it because I want you to remember that I had a nervous breakdown. I was diagnosed with extreme anxiety disorder and major depressive disorder. My mental health was not okay at the time. And it took a lot of therapy and self care and discipline and practice to get to a place where my confidence was back, to get to a place where I could trust myself to make good decisions. Because when you are in, I'll speak for myself, being in a situation where you think you're doing the right things and at the time you're doing the best that you can, but it all falls apart. I blamed myself and then I didn't trust myself because I didn't realize that at the time nothing was falling apart. God was removing from my life what he needed to remove so that I could step into my purpose. That's really what it was. And that pathway was not easy, but it was necessary. Every single thing that I went through, which at the time I did not know, it was for me to overcome so that now I can teach you how to get through it. That's really what it's about. And so I have goosebumps right now. I feel some type of way. It's a moment. It's a moment because when I started working with Jessie Lee, she took me under her wing. She had a lot of people that she mentored, but she took me under her wing. She taught me things that other people don't know because she knew that I would understand it and apply it.
Okay, you hit the nail on the head. She taught you things that other people don't know because you were also worth the investment of her time.
Yes, ma'am. You teaching me a lesson right here. Okay. Yes.
Because a lot of times, let me just interject this. She's like, I had to get coffee on that. A lot of times because though Megan and I are very much aligned, yet we're so the same, but yet so different. But what we do kind of goes hand in hand. Is that a good way to put that?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a great combo. But the difference, but not it's not even a difference. The thing is she knew that if she invested in you, it would be worth the investment because even though I know like I'm ready to get filled up right now, but I'm trying not to go there. She didn't know what was to come. So what she did is she didn't waste time in the moment that she had with you. And that is why a lot of times people want so much from us and they're worth it, but you're not where I need to spend my time because I need to really see the fruits of my labor and I need the investment that I make to pay off. And
Yes.
it's not just about giving information, it's not just about saying things. It's about I need to know that if I take time out of my busy schedule to teach you something, that you are going to do it. And that's why she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's where you are now. That
Yeah.
proves that she didn't make a mistake, even though she's not here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone for we like have to get up and run around the apartment and come back. But
Go
you
for a walk.
saying
Yeah, go for a walk. Yeah, she taught me, like, she really did. She invested so much into me, and above and beyond business too, just in our relationship and everything. But I mean, she used to fly me out to Dallas twice a month for a whole year to like work with her closely. And when you work with a mentor online, that's one thing, but when you're in their presence and you're able to learn not just by what they teach you, but what you see them do, that's totally different. And then be able to ask questions. And the thing about me, this is just coffee talk, okay? The thing about me is I'm the type of person, I'm a go-getter. Okay, I am resourceful, I'm a hustler. If there's something that I want and I believe in, I'm gonna figure it out. That's just me, that's just my personality. And when I met her, and as I was growing social media and I was growing my business, I would go to her when I was blocked or I needed something, like I can't figure this out or whatever, and she would give me the next step, and then I would like run to apply it. And I'm the type of person that I can figure it out on my own, but I'd much rather work with somebody who's been there before and can give me the steps I need to take, because some people just need to know what to do. I was that person. And then some people need to know what to do and how to do it. There's two different types of mentees. And I was the type, just tell me what to do and I'm going to figure it out. Whereas now that I'm a coach and I'm on the other side of it, because now not only am I a health coach, but now I am a social media consultant, and I have a class where I teach people that are like me, people who are in a position where they don't know what to do on social media and they just need someone to tell them what to do. I was that person, and that's what I needed. And now that's what I do for other people, because there's a huge opportunity on social media for anybody with any talent, any skill, any knowledge that you have, to make an extra income on social media if you know how to market it. If you know how to market it, I have the knowledge on how to market it. I've been practicing it for so long, and I learned it from one of the best. From one of the best. So I think what I'm trying to say in this moment right now specifically is that I could have never imagined that this is where I that all that was leading me here. I never would have imagined that. Um, because what I learned about myself is I have a passion for seeing people feel good about themselves. Like, I have a passion for helping people. And it hurts my heart when I see people trying to build a business on social media and I see that they're doing things out of order, they're doing things that are outdated, they're using strategies on social media that are pushing their ideal client away and not to them, just because they don't have a mentor, they don't have a coach, they don't have a system or a structure to follow. And I look at it and it kills my soul, because I'm like, your product is great, your business is great, but no one knows what it is that you do, because you don't have a mentor or a coach showing you how to get the result and the return on investment that I know you could get if you just had someone showing you, the way that she was that for me. 100% that for me. So here we are, Minister Amber, with social media marketing classes, right? I teach a marketing class every single day. It's called Power Hour, where I
and
get
I'm in there. I'm
I,
in.
well, let's talk about it, right? Because Amber
I'm in.
was, listen, I'm a health coach, right? Even though I sold a product, I'm a health coach first. And in my health coaching, I always lead with nutrition. I give meal plans. I teach people how to eat properly. I educate you on nutrition and how to use food as medicine. That's my passion. That's my heart. So I had a health program, a 21-day challenge, where I taught people how to eat healthy. That's what I did. Along with that, we drank a supplement with it. Okay. When I tell you we had 1,500 clients, I went from a dance fitness with 45 people thinking I was killing it. We were all killing it. Them ladies, shout out to you if you was part of if you were part of Groove Dance Fitness. Let's go. Okay, get our groove back. But I learned how to market on social media and expanded my network to 1,500 people. If you add up all the pounds lost within those 1,500 people, it's over 150,000 pounds collectively. But listen, I didn't do that by myself. I had a team of people that did it with me. I coached people on how to build a business on social media. But I'm saying all that to say this. I'm a health coach first. And the thing that helped me stand apart from other people and my entire team and organization was the fact that we led with health first. Because I don't care what supplement you take or whatever you do, if you don't learn how to eat for your body in a healthy way, you're always going to have a problem. Always. So it blows my mind when I look back on that time because when I look at my sales, the sales for my organization was $150,000 a month. We were making a huge impact. We had people from all over the world that were part of our coaching program. Um, and while I was leading the nutrition part of it, I had a team of people with me. Kate Massa, she was my top leader in my organization. That is how I met you because you signed up with Kate. I was Kate's mentor. You were Kate's client, and you told me I eat Chinese food.
Hardcore, and was proud about it on a call. And I'm not giving up my rice for nobody. I'll just eat a little bit.
She said, I'm not, I have to have my rice. I have to have my rice. I'm like, well, okay, but that's not on the meal plan. So I'm, whatever. It was funny, but that's how you came into my life. And then you had kind of you followed my journey. We became friends on the internet. And then recently, it was for a year, I contemplated social media marketing coaching for a year. I have all this knowledge. I have all this education. I have this experience that works, that makes money and is profitable. And I'm watching people struggle on social media, and I'm like, oh, I really want to teach people. I want to teach people. I can't stand watching people struggle. And I finally put a post out. And it was like, hey, I'm going to host a power hour. Anybody want to join a Meggan Hunter power hour? I think that's what I said. And you commented, and you were like, is this just for like network marketing or can anyone join? I said, no, anybody. What I teach is for anybody. I don't care what you sell. The marketing is marketing no matter what you sell, right? And that is how we reconnected. 2 days into the coaching program, my coaching program, 2 days. Minister Amber, I see on Facebook, is outside TD Bank talking about, I just resigned from my full-time job, y'all. She went live and she's like, I just went in there and I just gave my 2 weeks notice because I've been wanting to do full-time ministry for so long, but I didn't know how to market it on social media. And then once I joined your class, I knew that you could teach me. And you went way out. You went out on faith. You went out on faith, and you have faith in me too. Faith in me too, because to quit your job of 17 years, was it 17 years of corporate, right? Corporate,
Yes,
because
ma'am.
because of 2 classes with me of what I this and to me and Amber, to me, this is like basic stuff. It's like regular. This is Reggie Miller up in here, like regular basic stuff. And I'm not realizing, you helped me realize, that people in Power Hour helped me realize that the knowledge that I have and the education that I have and the experience that I bring with me because of my mentorship, it's not basic. It's not common sense. And most people need someone to teach them what I know. And I was scared. I was scared. And I felt the same way I felt back with boot camp. I was like, well, what if I can't help people? What if? And I was apprehensive. But I said, you know what? I'm going out on faith here, because at the time, what helped me make the decision is that my mentor passed away. She was 33 years old and she passed away. She was building a legacy for her life. She was building an empire in her business. She was a multimillionaire, and she was building her net worth for her future. She never got married. She never had kids. Um, she never got to do a lot of things because she thought she had time to do it, and she passed away really quickly from colon cancer. And when she passed away, I that was it for me. There was no more. I used to talk to Nikki and Kate about it all the time. I want to teach social media. I'm good at this. I want to teach people. I want to help people. People can make money. I'm tired of seeing people struggle when they have a talent and they don't know how to market it. And when she passed away, it was probably like she passed away September 16th of this past year. And I launched my Power Hour class October 1st. Was it October 1st? It was October 1st. When's your birthday?
It was October 1st. No, I don't know when it was. I think it was October 1st. And I know October 2nd is when you showed up on my live.
Yes. That's what yes.
And I spoke directly to you.
Yes, you did.
And I said, I was like, I don't really care because I'm at the point in my life right now. I knew what you had to offer. I knew who you were back then before you knew it in yourself. I knew that you were an awesome health coach. Me eating rice and Chinese food had nothing to do with your coaching or your plan or your program. It had to do with my mindset.
Yes.
So I gracefully backed away instead of holding up the progress from other people because I knew that I wasn't going to do it. What I don't do is waste time in other people's presence if I know that I'm not going to do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But that never affected our relationship with me, you,
No.
Kate, Nikki, nobody. Because that had nothing to do with it.
No, because you know what? As a health coach, side note, as a health coach, I understand. This is I'm about to get deep for a second, and this is to everybody.
You got 6 minutes because you got stuff to do, and I got a call to action because I know I'm in your class. I know what I need to do. I'm here for a purpose too, though.
Yeah, listen, everybody. If you've been touched by this message, if you learned something from this message, if this was helpful to you in any way, or if you just appreciate Minister Amber doing calls like this, can you drop a heart in the comments for me, please, and show her some love? I'd appreciate that. I want to say this last thing because I got to go get Riley, and I do have an alarm set here, like to go get her. My brother Sylvester sat me down right out there, and he was like, "You need to do it scared. You need to do it scared." It was him sitting me down and speaking life to me, where I said, okay, that's why I posted who's ready for a Meggan Hunter Power Hour, because of his counsel to me. However, I want to touch base on this. When people come to me for health coaching, I know up front whether you're ready or not. I know because it for 95% of people, it has nothing to do with anything other than your mindset, your emotional, where you are emotionally, and where you are mentally. And if you're not ready to make a change, and I'm not talking about a diet, that's not what I teach. I'm talking about if you are not at that point where you are ready to make lifestyle changes for the long term, I'm 100% okay with you saying this is not for me, because I know it has nothing. And I'll tell you, when you're ready, come back because I can help you. And I mean it. I mean it. When you're ready, come back. And you were on a live on your Rise and Shine devotional, and you said I'm pre-diabetic, and I immediately, and you said, and I cannot. My mindset is different. I have to change. And when you said it, I knew you were ready. And I dropped in the comments, I will help you. And I meant it. Whether you took it or not was up to you, but I will help you. And we met, we had a coaching call. I helped you with your plan, the whole thing. And now, how you feeling now? How you feeling?
First of all, I feel absolutely wonderful. Brain fog is gone. I don't know. I have a scale, but it's behind in my ottoman. My husband won't watch this because I took it out of our bathroom, but it's behind my ottoman. I feel wonderful. I have not felt this good in years, and I'm helping more people when I got my health together. Because I want to say this, I have to share this as well because I have two things. I had my reasoning for you being here was for you to share your story, but my reasoning for you to be here, and I'm just going to be flat out blunt with it, is if you need to get your health together, you need to join her program. This is not something Meggan would ever tell you, so I say it. Ministry Moments Talk Show with Minister Amber, right? If you got to go, it's fine. We're going to still be here. If you need her as your coach, You don't know what to do. Your health is failing. You have no energy whatsoever. You need to join her program. While we spend money on everything else, invest in your health. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. You tell us, how do you want them to get in touch with you? Do they want them to drop health in the comments and we'll filter through them together?
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Okay. So there's two calls to action. If you need help with your health, nutrition, losing weight, balancing your sugar, balancing your blood, all that stuff, you can do one of two things. You can drop health in the comments, or you can go to my page, send me a friend request, and then go to my link in my bio, and you will see the registration for my Mega Health Boot Camp. It's a monthly membership. It's $44 a month, so it's not a lot of money. Every single month, you get a new meal plan, an exercise routine. Our community is jumping. I do sell supplements, but if you want that, I have it, and if you don't, who cares? I'm going to teach you how to get healthy and teach you how to eat.
Well, that's great, because I actually just put it into the comments myself, because I have it already saved to what I have at my board, because I'm serious about now helping people, and you need to be in their life. So if you don't know what she just said, then just click the link there, and there you go. And we'll go from there. Listen, I'm here for it. And then the next thing is about your social media. I have to say this because we have to go. We'll come back to you. We'll figure it out. But I want to say, ever since joining your Power Hour, I have mentors still, and you know that I do. I'm talking about this right now. Ever since joining your Power Hour, my social media has gone up, my marketing has gone up, and I will say to you that I actually have additional businesses and streams of income that you don't even know about. I have invitations that you don't know about where people are finding me now. So we got to go. She has something to do. She got to go pick up her baby girl, right? And handle her business. That's what she is. That's why we came on at 1. But I just want to let you know what she has to offer is helping my life. So I'm sharing her with you because she helps me. I'm not greedy and I'm not stingy. I'm not selfish. If your health needs to get together, if you need to build a business, both of them, I don't care. You need Meggan Hunter in your life. And that's what I wanted to share. I absolutely. Go ahead.
One last thing. If you need help with social media marketing, you have a business or a business idea and you don't know where to start and you need mentorship, you can also find that link in the link in my bio where you can get information about hiring me as your coach and consultant in launching and building your business on social media.
Well, there you have it.
There
and
you have
all
it.
know anyway, I can help you get in touch with her because I'm help her as well. The way she helps me, I'm here about helping. And I don't know, Meggan, you touched my heart. I love you. We have to go, but we'll figure it out together. Everybody's like, wait, what's happening? Why are we leaving?
I have to go get Riley. It's Friday. It's Friday. I have to go get my daughter from school.
It's all good. We love you. And I'm going to end this now. We'll come back. We'll figure it out. Love you all.
I love you. I love you today.